Want to see your future? Try this future progression exercise. Have anything you want. Welcome, seekers of enlightenment and architects of dreams. We gather in this moment not merely as a congregation of individuals, but as a collective of souls on a quest to harness the latent power within us. The universe whispers secrets of success and fulfillment, and it is our privilege to attune our ears to its subtle language. In our first exploration, we unravel the art of crafting a vision so lucid and precise that it stands before your eyes as though it were already part of your reality. We begin by understanding that a vision is not just a picture we paint in our minds, but it is the soul's canvas where our deepest desires are given form and color. To create this vision, you must first clear the space within your mind. Like an artist preparing their canvas, we must remove the clutter of daily thoughts and the stains of past failures. This is achieved through the act of stillness. In this stillness, you will find the clarity needed to see your true desires. Do not confuse desire with fleeting wants. Desire is the echo of your purpose that resonates through the chambers of your being. Once the mind is still, focus on the details of your vision. What does the embodiment of your success look like? How does it feel, taste, and smell? The specificity of your vision is its power. A vague dream is like a ghost, fleeting and elusive, but a detailed dream is alive, pulsating with possibility. Now, let us turn our attention to the subconscious mind, that fertile ground where the seeds of our vision take root. The subconscious does not discern between reality and vivid imagination. It absorbs and reflects the patterns we etch upon it. To program your subconscious for success, you must speak its language, the language of emotion and belief. You must infuse your vision with the raw emotion that comes from the certainty of its fulfillment. Live within that vision in your mind's eye, not as a distant observer, but as an active participant. What actions are you taking in this vision? What decisions are you making? Behave as though your success is a foregone conclusion, and your subconscious will begin to align with this belief. But how do you maintain this belief, especially in the face of adversity? This is where the power of affirmation takes root. Affirmations are not simply positive statements. They are declarations of your reality in the making. When you affirm, you are not asking the universe for permission. You are informing it of your intentions. Repeat your affirmations with conviction and let them be as detailed as your vision. If your vision is to be a renowned painter, do not merely affirm, "I am a successful artist." Instead, affirm, "I am creating profound artworks that inspire and move people, exhibiting in galleries across the world, and being celebrated for my unique style." As we conclude this first part, reflect on the vision you will create. How will you clear your mind to make space for it? What specific details will you include? How will you program your subconscious to believe in its inevitability? Weave these threads together, and you lay the foundation upon which your desires will manifest. Embracing the resilience of the spirit. This passage is not merely about weathering storms, but about transforming the very essence of our inner landscape to become a bastion of strength and tenacity. Resilience, my dear friends, is the bedrock upon which the palace of your vision rests. It is not enough to have a clear and specific vision. One must also possess the fortitude to protect and nurture this vision against the tempests of doubt and the erosion of will that life inevitably presents. To build this resilience, we must start with the acceptance of reality in its current state. Acceptance is not a resignation to fate, but a strategic acknowledgement of the starting point of your journey. From this point, we recognize that the path to our vision will not be linear. It will twist, turn, and sometimes lead us through valleys of shadows. How do we prepare for this journey? We fortify our spirit with the wisdom of adaptability. Like the mighty bamboo that bends with the wind but does not break, we too must learn to adapt our strategies while keeping our vision steadfast. The question then arises, how adaptable are we in the face of challenges? Does the thought of change tighten our chest, or does it invigorate our spirit with the potential for growth? Next, we must inculcate the habit of consistent action. Resilience is not a passive state, it is an active pursuit. The daily small steps we take towards our vision accumulate into the miles that span the distance between where we are and where we desire to be. Consistency in action is like the gentle water that shapes the hardest rock. With time and persistence, it leaves an indelible mark. But consistent action is not possible without the fuel of passion. Passion is the fire that keeps the cold hand of discouragement at bay. It is your why, the reason that you rise each day and pursue your vision with vigor, even when the world sees no sign of your progress. Your passion must be nurtured, fed with the kindling of progress, no matter how small, and the oxygen of learning from every setback. Moreover, we harness the power of community. We are not solitary travelers on this journey. We are part of a tapestry of lives, each thread interwoven with the next. To build resilience, we must connect with those who share our vision or support our aspirations. This community becomes a mirror reflecting our innermost strength and a safety net for when we stumble. As we bring this segment to a close, let us reflect on the resilience of your own spirit. How will you embrace adaptability in your quest? What consistent actions will you take to inch closer to your vision? How will you nurture your passion? And in what ways will you engage with your community to fortify your journey? Remember, the palace of your dreams is not built on the sands of wishful thinking, but on the solid ground of resilience. Let us prepare to unfold the next chapter of our Odyssey, the alchemy of inner harmony. In this chapter, we explore the transformation of our inner discord into a symphony of peace and alignment, essential for the fulfillment of our desires. Inner harmony is the state where our thoughts, emotions, and actions resonate with the frequency of our intentions. It is the sweet spot of existence where our inner world is not at war with our outer reality, but instead, they dance in unison, creating the life we envision. To achieve this harmony, we must first conduct an orchestra of self-awareness. This requires us to listen intently to the subtle nuances of our inner dialogue. What are the stories we tell ourselves? Are they tales of empowerment or narratives of self-defeat? The music of our inner dialogue sets the tone for our life's melody. Within this process, we must learn to master the art of emotional transmutation. Our emotions are the colors with which we paint our experiences, yet so often we find ourselves trapped in the monochrome of negative emotions. To transform these, we must not suppress or ignore them, but rather understand their origins and use them as indicators of where our alignment may be off. Question the nature of your emotions. What do they reveal about your deepest beliefs and values? The next step in achieving inner harmony is aligning your actions with your vision. It is an exercise in integrity, ensuring that the steps you take are congruent with the destination you seek. This means making choices that may be difficult in the short term but serve your ultimate purpose. It is the practice of saying no to the many distractions that do not serve your vision and yes to the disciplined focus that does. Furthermore, we must embrace the rhythm of patience. In a world that idolizes instant gratification, patience is the melody that is often lost. Yet, it is in the quiet unfolding of time that our visions come to fruition. Patience is not merely waiting, it is active trust in the process of life. It is understanding that each moment is a necessary note in the composition of your success. As we attune ourselves to this inner harmony, we must also find balance with the external. This means recognizing that while we may control our actions, we cannot control the outcomes. It requires us to surrender to the flow of life, trusting that what is meant for us will not pass us by, and what passes us by was not meant for us. As we conclude this third part, let us reflect on the state of our inner harmony. How will you transform your inner dialogue to empower your vision? In what wise will you transmute your emotions to align with your purpose? Are your actions reflecting the integrity of your intentions? And how will you cultivate the patience necessary to trust in the unfolding of your vision? Internalize these reflections, for they are the keys to the alchemy that will turn the lead of your current state into the gold of your desired reality. With inner harmony as our guide, let us prepare to journey forth into the final chapter of our exploration. The luminous path of self-realization. Self-realization is the pinnacle of human achievement. It is the state where one not only understands their purpose but also lives it fully, with every breath. It is the embodiment of success, not as defined by the world, but as defined by the most authentic version of oneself. To walk this luminous path, we must cultivate the virtue of self-discipline. It is through discipline that we channel our energies constructively and turn the abstract into the tangible. Self-discipline is the guardian of our focus, ensuring that we do not stray from the path we have set for ourselves. It is the bridge between intention and accomplishment, and without it, even the clearest vision remains but a mirage on the horizon. Embrace self-discipline not as a burden but as a liberating force. It liberates you from the whims of circumstance and the chains of procrastination. How will you then fortify your life with the robust pillars of discipline? Consider the daily routines that can become the scaffolding for your success. The luminous path also requires the cultivation of wisdom. This wisdom is not merely intellectual, it is the profound understanding that arises from experience. It is the discernment to make choices that resonate with the deepest truths of your being. Wisdom guides you to recognize that every failure is a stepping stone to greater understanding and every success, a reflection of your inner growth. To foster this wisdom, one must remain a lifelong student of life, open to lessons in all their guises. What will you learn from each encounter, each challenge, each moment of reflection? How will your journey enrich not only your life, but the lives of those around you? Moreover, self-realization demands authenticity. It is the courage to live your truth, even when it stands in defiance of convention. Authenticity is the alignment of your inner voice with your outer expression. It is finding the courage to shed the masks that we wear and the roles that we play, revealing the brilliance of our true selves. Ask yourself, are you living authentically? Do you have the courage to let your true self be seen, to let your vision shine brightly, unobstructed by the shadows of doubt and fear? Lastly, the luminous path is illuminated by gratitude. Gratitude is the recognition of the abundance that is already present in your life. It is understanding that the ability to pursue your vision is a gift not afforded to all. Gratitude magnifies the beauty of the present moment, fuels your passion, and attracts even more abundance into your life. As we draw this discourse to a close, let us reflect on the principles that light the path to self-realization. How will self-discipline serve as your ally? In what ways will you seek wisdom? And how will authenticity and gratitude be the cornerstones of your journey? Self-realization is not a destination. It is a way of being, a light that guides you through the darkness and a warmth that comforts you in the cold. It is the ultimate success, the kind that resonates with the vibrations of your highest self. Carry these teachings within you as you illuminate your path with each step you take. And now, as we conclude, I invite you to carry forth this light into the world. Are you prepared to live out the vision you have so clearly seen, to program your subconscious with unwavering belief, and to manifest the success that is your birthright? The path is before you, luminous and waiting.